Lord, I gave my life to you. I served you with all my heart. Why is my life in ruins? Why is this happening to me, Father? Tell me.
Oh, stop it. You're way too funny. Don't worry about him. He's in his office playing the suffering pastor again. Just let him be. I'm coming to meet you shortly.
I honored the marriage bed and turned from my wicked ways. So why is my wife turning away from me? Is my past still hanging over my head? Are you punishing me, Lord?
Sarah, please, put the phone down for a second. We need to talk about where you were last night and why you're behaving this way.
Pastor, please, spare me the lecture. You are just bored and insecure. That's why you're nagging me. I am a grown woman. I'm going out to see my friends.
God, I am drowning. If this is the fruit of my past, how do I ever escape it?
I remember the streets of my youth. I remember the stolen moments with women who belonged to other men, thinking I was invincible. I was a predator in those days. I took whatever I wanted and broke whoever got in my way. I didn't care about their marriages or their families. I only cared about the thrill.
We're done. Take this and go find your own way home.
Don't worry about your husband. He won't know a thing. He's probably working late, just like every other night.
Another one down. Plenty more fish in the sea. I don't need to commit to anyone. You guys should have seen the look on her face when I dropped her off. Easy come, easy go, right? Why settle for one when the whole city is full of them?
Is this it? Is this my harvest? Is the misery in my marriage my punishment for all the hearts I broke back then? I cannot keep living this way. I've tried to fix the cracks in my life on my own, but I'm just drowning. I need a way out, and I'm ready to face whatever the truth costs me. I cannot just sit here and watch my home be destroyed by the ghosts of my past. I need to face this. I need a man of God who can see what I cannot.
May the silence of this night finally lead us to the clarity we've been running from.
The path ahead is shrouded in darkness, but for the first time in years, I am not turning back. I have to find the truth. They say this place holds answers for the broken. I've reached the end of my own strength. I hope this is the beginning of something else.
I have been searching for a way to quiet the storm in my house. Everyone says you can see the things that others cannot. I need to know why my life is falling apart.
I see the heavy burden you carry, brother. It is not just in your words, it is in the very air you brought into this room. Speak. Let the truth out.
It started long ago, a trail of broken promises and discarded souls. I thought I had buried it, but the past has finally come to collect its debt.
It is not just your past actions, Samuel. The chaos in your home is merely a symptom.
A root? I have walked away from that life. I have repented for everything I did. What kind of root could still have this much power over my house?
Demons were planted in you when you were just a child, Samuel. A seed of chaos, sown before you even knew the difference between right and wrong. Think back, she was the one who escorted you to that preschool. She wasn't just a teacher. She was the one who opened the gate to this darkness.
I was only 6. I was a child. What could have possibly happened to me at 6 that still has the power to destroy my life today?
I see a structure, uncompleted brick walls, red dust, and the heavy silence of a summer afternoon. And the doors are closing. You must remember Linda.
No, not Linda. I haven't thought of that place in decades. How could you possibly know about her?
The memory was buried, but the darkness had already taken root.
Come along, little ones. The adventure starts right over here.
Why won't you let me Let's play a game inside. It's a magic fort. And I have something special to show you all. Don't be afraid. The magic only works if you close your eyes when you step inside.
Close your eyes. It's just magic. I'm ready. Please show me the magic now.
I remember exactly how she looked at me that day. She was so calm when she said, "You're so handsome, Samuel." That was the moment she reached out and touched me.
It felt like time stood still for a second. In that moment, the entire room seemed to shift, and I didn't know whether to pull away or stay right where I was. It wasn't just a touch, it was a weight, a pressure that made the air feel thin. But I could never find the right words until now.
After that, everything changed. I started seeing everything differently. The way people looked at me, the way they spoke. It felt like I was holding a secret that was slowly changing who I was.
It's hard to explain, but that one moment created a divide in my life. Everything before it feels like a dream.
Trauma. Trauma is an open door, Samuel. But that was not the end of the sewing. There was more.
I remember the walk to the old shed. I didn't know it then, but that path was leading me into a world I wasn't prepared to handle. They were always there, hidden away in the corners, eyes fixed on things that didn't belong in the light.
Samuel,
Let's go.
my brother touched my arm, trying to bring me back to reality, but the sound of his voice was muffled, like it was coming from a world I was already leaving behind.
When they looked at us, the air in the room turned cold. It wasn't just a glare, it was a message that we had seen something we weren't meant to understand.
After that day, the curiosity stopped being innocent. It became a hunger. I kept going back to that shed, not because I wanted to, but because I felt like I needed to know what else they were hiding.
The hunger is the most dangerous part, Samuel. It starts as a secret, but it ends by consuming the host. Did you ever find what you were looking for, or did the hunger just grow?
It didn't just grow, it changed everything. Every decision I made after that, every turn I took in life, it was all under the shadow of that blue light.
Shadows have a way of anchoring us to the past, Samuel. But we must be careful. If you stay in that light too long, you lose the ability to see the path back to yourself.
He was right. By then, the path back was already gone. I stopped watching them and started watching what they were watching, learning the language of their secrets.
It wasn't just stories or images, it was a blueprint. The more I read, the more I realized they weren't just observing, they were always preparing for something. I thought I had left those secrets behind in that shed, but the hunger just evolved. Years passed, and I tried to build a normal life, but I was always holding my breath.
I just want to do things the right way.
You're so intense, Samuel. Honestly, you're kind of boring.
She didn't see the pressure I was under. She didn't see the shadows I was trying to outrun. When she walked away, it wasn't just a breakup, it was the moment the last of my resolve shattered.
I gave up on being the man they wanted me to be. I realized that good was just a mask for the weak. I decided that if I couldn't be good, I'd be the worst, and for the first time, I felt powerful. I didn't need companionship anymore. Get in. I'll take you where you need to go. I needed something to fill the void, the transaction to remind me that everything and everyone had a price. It wasn't love, and it wasn't connection. It was a cold, necessary exchange. In the quiet of that car, I finally felt like I was back in control, finally feeding the hunger that had been dormant for so long.
It became a cycle, Pastor. The money, the women, the coldness, it was all just a distraction. But no matter how much I fed that hunger, it only got louder.
Samuel, You were trying to drown a fire with gasoline. The hunger wasn't something to be fed, it was a wound that needed to be cleaned.
After the long shifts, the nights didn't end. I'd bring them back, 2, 3, it didn't matter. I was just chasing a phantom feeling, a way to silent head.
I became a machine of lust. It was a desperate, repetitive cycle. I couldn't stop. I didn't want to. I looked into the mirror one night, expecting to see a successful man. Instead, I saw a stranger. I saw a demon staring back, wearing my face, mocking the emptiness in my soul.
I thought my story was over, but the light was just the beginning. When I finally met her, I knew. It wasn't the cold hunger I used to feel. It was peace. I looked at her and knew I'd finally found my way home. You are my salvation.
That wasn't just a woman you found, Samuel. That was a mirror reflecting the grace you finally allowed yourself to see. So, tell me, now that you've walked through the fire and found the other side, what does the man who has everything left to give?
My wife. The promiscuity, the distance between us, is it connected to what I brought into this house?
Samuel, a house built on a foundation of lust cannot stand against its own shadows. Now, we break it. Kneel. I command the spirit of lust to leave you now. Your power is broken. Leave him!
It all came back. Every choice, every hollow moment, every piece of me I sold for a shadow.